is MatsukoMawatari. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, today is I have talk session to my friend Das. I'm doing business lectures practice now regarding the change in the market. There is a rise of the Indian market. So I want to ask you the rise of the Indian market. So today I called to my friend Das from India. Das, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
What weather is there? Weather
is okay, a bit overcast weather, raining like cats and dogs.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's not shiny here.
Okay. What season? Yeah, summer.
It's summer. You can say, yeah, it's summer. Mostly summer. But here and there it's raining.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Now
Not yet full-fledged rainy season. It's summer.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. At first, I introduced Das. My first meaning to Das. So since 50 years, I have experienced anime friends 20 or 50 years from Brazil. So I have I received a lot of mail. One person of it does. Yeah. Okay. After it, I become friend to Das. Das help me. I have some trouble. Yeah, I wrote them some trouble, but Das help me. Thank you.
Thank you too. I'm very grateful that I able to talk to you directly.
Yeah. Das is working General Bank in India.
It's State Bank of India.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I want to ask you some question already.
Yeah, sure. I'm with that.
I want to ask some question. Yeah. So to Das, I ready or okay?
Yeah, okay. Absolutely fine.
Yet at first, number one. First of all, what do you think that if you think that McDonald's theory and their theory of conflict avoidance are hint for international peace?
This is basically known as the Golden Earth theory of conflict prevention that was introduced by economist Thomas Friedman. It suggests that no two countries are part of the two global supply chain will never fight each other. That's the main motto. But in my opinion, this theory has failed to some extent that we have recently seen what happened in Russia and Ukraine war. McDonald's totally withdraw their business from Russia, and Intel and lots of US giants has limited their business with Russia. In another perspective, I think it also hints at how corporates like these has become more powerful than countries. Sometimes when such decisions are taken in between closed doors, the benefit always remains to the organization. They are not thinking about the people of the country. I think that's the situation here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, number two, regarding the IT, I heard that India has a very prosperous IT industry. But what level do you think the current situation is compared to the rest of the world?
Firstly, I will just tell the fact or statistics that India is ranking improved from 46th position, and the data is from 2021. The statistics is from Global Innovation Index. The IT industry is 8% of India's GDP. It's not that much. It's still growing. I think it's a good indicator of India's blooming IT industry, even though it is also true that it is majorly dependent on US markets, US major company and Europe's major company, some Japanese company like Sony. Still, it's rising. So basically, there is a disadvantage of this also, because the US is experiencing inflation and lots of war talks happening in Europe also. So all these things can hit India very badly. So some European companies also trying to outsourcing their work to India rather than US. So it is very good situation for India that Europe, major companies from Europe is trying to outsourcing their IT work to India. And it's not, having said that, I wouldn't be wrong in speaking on behalf of India to say that India would be extremely interested in partnering with Japan for IT work. And it's a request from all of us to not withdraw products like Sony corporations, Toyota, Honda from our country, as we truly appreciate the quality of Japanese products.
Thank you. Okay, next, number 3. So I heard that you have been educating target people about IT since you were a child. What kind of education are you actually doing?
Here in India, till class 10, you can choose computer as your third subject. From that, 11 and 12, there is another section. I have chosen computer as my optional subjects. Then I have graduated in computer science engineering. So that is when I was totally into IT work, and I have taught many of my friends how to code, programming, like that. And still, at present, I'm not in IT industry, but before my current position, my current organization, I used to work in IT industry for 1 year or so. But the quality of work and work-life balance is not maintained there properly. It is very hyperactive industry. You have to study all the time to maintain your job, to secure your position. So it was very hard and stressful for me. So I left IT industry and prepared for government jobs in bank for stable work culture. That's why I left IT and started
Yeah.
in government.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I totally shifted myself, but I I cannot believe certain point that as a computer science engineering student, I shifted myself from IT industry to bank.
Yeah. Okay. The COVID problem. Yeah, okay. You never heard. India has the largest population in the world. But please tell us about its harmful effects and advantage.
Yeah, it's true that India is uh, overly crowded, I would say.
Um,
The advantage is there, but there's lots of disadvantages also. The only advantage I can tell right now that we all have very young people who can contribute to India's blooming industry. They are very young, they can work hard. That's the advantage we can give to our country. The disadvantages are lots of disadvantages there. Uh, not not a very not a lot of people can have proper educations, lack of food, lack of housing and healthcare also. Water resources problem there, and there have been deforestation all around India to create real estate projects. And lots of actually in India we have here there's lots of cultural, lots of diversified. The culture is all lots of diversified. Like we Hindu here, Hindu lives here. There's lot of Muslim people lives here, Christians, Sikhs, lots of people diversified. So it's good. There are lots in different parts of India. We can see the different culture. That's another thing.
Okay. Not advantage. So,
I don't. Yeah, it's somewhat good in a positive way.
Yeah, okay. Okay. No, number 5. About music. Please talk about bass. So that's bass player. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I play bass. Not a pro player. Uh, just learning in process. I'm a beginner. Try to. I'm trying to learn bass theory, music theories.
Yeah.
From when I was child, I always loved bass, but due to financial problem, I couldn't buy one. Now that I am working, I will to buy a bass. Now I did not forget about my dreams. That to properly learn and play bass.
Yeah.
Now that is happening. I have few friends with whom uh, I I jammed a lot. I composed some musics, but they are from mostly from IT industry, so they don't have that much of time. That's why it didn't make a lot of sense to continue further because they don't have that much time.
So that's our favorite musician is Lunashi or Largashi. I know.
Sorry?
Yeah, Lunashi. Japanese musician.
Oh, Lunashi. Lunashi.
Lunashi best I see.
Yeah. I love Japanese music. I hear I listen to Japanese music all the time. Like Lunashi, Lakensiel. Obviously, your music also.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Number 6. What kind of relationship do you think should be done in the future so that India and Japan can get in touch with each other well?
Yeah, about that, India and Japan's relationship possibly started in 6th century with Buddhism being introduced to Japan, and India and Japan's culture share quite a lot of things with Buddhism being basis. And this might just be history, but in recent and modern times, India's fondness for Japanese culture, uh, including Japanese cuisine, anime and manga, and not the least Japanese music. There's lots of Indians obviously love all these things. It's worth remembering that uh, the year 2012 marked the 60th anniversary of establishment of diplomatic relationship between India and Japan, which was established in 1952. The treaty was the first peace treaties of Japan since World War II. It was a big thing for two countries. In 2017, also marked the 60th anniversary of cultural agreement between India and Japan. So there's lots of things going between India and Japan.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
yeah, the number of Japanese nationals residing in India is around 10,000, I
Mhm.
hope, and
Yeah,
Indian nationals living in Japan is
yeah.
around 40,000.
So a
So
lot
it's
of
lot
Indian
of
food,
people.
food
It's lot
store.
it's lot of people. India's biggest recipient of Japanese aid has already become one of the largest destination for Japanese FDI among India's major economies. The two countries' dissimilarities actually create opportunities to generate strong synergy through economic collaboration. Japan obviously has a heavy manufacturing base, like we have seen from all these years, and India has a good software base. So Japanese hardware and Indian software base can lead to a new
Yeah,
collaboration between India and Japan. So the relationship is going towards the right direction
yeah,
from the past,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah. Technology, hardware, okay, yeah, machine, yeah. But
Yeah, machinery.
yeah, India is programming and yeah, handle the Japanese word handle the
Yeah,
yeah, you know, yeah.
yeah,
So hardware and your software sure is best yeah to future yeah
yeah.
yeah yeah yeah
It's a good thing.
yeah I want to ask FDI for me FDI
Foreign direct investment,
for the industry.
foreign direct investment. Japanese company investing in India. That's FDI.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, okay. Number seven. So I feel that IT and yoga are the exact opposite. But I am a therapy teacher, you know. Is that
Yeah,
yeah. Is there anything related to IT and yoga?
yeah. IT, yes. IT and yoga are the exact opposite. Obviously, we all know that IT is mostly stress-related job. Not just IT. To in present, all the sector, all the organization is very stress-related. Doing stress-related job is being very active because all the competitions are there to cope up with other companies. They have to be very active. I mean, hyperactive. So doing yoga obviously relaxes mind and calm my your mental health,
Yeah.
physical energy, and manage stresses a lot. Also, yoga helps you to keep you healthy most of the time, as it is recommended for everybody. especially IT people, because IT people most of the time they do work from their desk by sitting all day long. They obviously need to de-stress by doing yoga. It actually helps a lot. So it is very easier said than done that we have to do yoga all the time. We don't get uh, very much time to maintain our work-life balance after doing all the works through the day. Still, we have to maintain some time. We have to free some time from all the work to do yoga. That's a must for this culture, this at this present.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason India in industry market rise is a life balance. Where do you think? Yeah, India life balance bring rise of Indian market. Do you think?
Indian market is
Yeah, programming.
for the past
Hmm.
for the past 7-8 years, India has been blooming in each and every sector.
Yeah.
Not just in IT, each and every sector, India is booming because it's a developing country, and the current government is very active in doing all the necessary part. And India is obviously making friendship with lots of countries, and other countries is other countries is thinking India is a big market for their industry. So lots of countries opening their manufacturing bases in India. There are lots of companies they have shifted their manufacturing base from China to India. So India is very booming at this present.
Yeah. Okay, to Japanese people and the world people, please message last.
Yeah. India and Japan's relation will always be good. I hope two countries will prosperous in every direction, and if Japanese people come to India, we will always be welcome.
Yeah,
all of you.
Yeah, we welcome.
We love the art culture. We love the art culture of Japan and Japanese cuisine. We always love Japanese cuisine.
Thank you. So I
animes and Japanese music. Japanese music is one thing we always love.
Maybe Japanese people love Indian music too. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. This term is Business for Peace from India Das. Yeah, thank you very much for today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.